Hello everyone, Virgo Sun Oracle here, and I am coming at you with a new video. Now, I decided to do a voiceover because my voice within the video was good, but it just didn't quite sound right to me. What I am doing is that I wanted to show you guys about what happens if you were to keep rotten items. Now, what I'm showing you, it's a jar that I had on my balcony for a year. And inside of that jar contains two moldy, I wouldn't say like moldy, but overripe, rotten lemons. So I had these lemons and I decided to keep them due to one's research. It is always good that if you are planning to do a sour jar, it is good, even excellent, to keep things that are moldy. So since I'm in the process of doing a sour jar to fix this motherfucker that likes to make my job a living hell as well as my coworkers, and I felt as though that my Nina Negra gave me permission to do so, that is what I am in the process of doing. So you guys see me on the balcony. I have gloves. Please make sure to have gloves on if you're getting ready to touch anything rotten. Do not touch it with your bare hands. I implore you. So you see me open the jar, and when I open it, I can smell like a faint rotten smell of lemon. You may see me trying to get them out of the jar, which was very silly because I remember when I first put them in that bag, I had to push them in the jar, and I was thinking it was going to be easy to pull them out, but no, that is not the case. Yeah, very, very difficult. So I have a jar on the right hand side. You see that I have a jar that is cleansed and clean, no labels. It's all good to go. And I just decided to tuck it in because I forgot to do something, which is cleansing the jar with the clear jar with my Nina Negra. So I'm going to cut the camera off a little bit and onto the next segment. So I have the clear jar top open. I have a little bit of my Nina Negra incense, and I'm just cleansing the jar. Now, a little earlier before I did this, I did had a chance to make the spirit powder of this person. I had to remake it because when I burnt it the previous time, it just wasn't burning correctly. So that gave me an implication that this person could be protected. And I'm going to share that with you guys, that if you're coming across certain situations like this, it's best to just continue to work it. Just keep working and don't give up with it, okay? And also make sure that when you're doing workings, always make sure that you have your protection, meaning your black salt, your red brick dust, and your sulfur around your working. That way, the negative energy will stay intact. And always be sure to cleanse before and after whatever it is that you do, even with touching moldy shit, okay? So I'm cleansing the jar, and you see that the smoke of the Nina Negra, I'm just allowing it to air out a little bit. And I'm in a process of trying to get the lemons out. I was a little nervous of trying to take them out, but I didn't know how they were going to feel. But they did feel appear soggy. As you guys can see, I'm just showing you what they look like in the bag. You see them brown. You see them moldy. They're not, limonly scent anymore. They're overly ripe, brown, and rotten. And that is the way that we want it. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. I am like so proud. I'm just like, oof. Okay. Yes, so it's great. So I'm in the process on trying to take them out. I had to take them out like one at a time. And again, you guys, as I touched them, they were very soggy. Yeah, yuck. But that's what we want to see. Okay, we want to see. And it still had the little label on it from where I had put them in 12 months ago. So these things been through the winter, and I mean last winter, the spring, the summer, all of this hot ass weather that we've been through. It been barricaded in there and overly ripe and ready. So I'm taking one lemon jar now. I'm sorry, one lemon. Now I had 2 lemons in the bag itself, and I needed one because I'm only doing this for one person. If you're in a case where you had like 3 lemons, and let's just say you had a big ass jar and you want to do workings on more than one person, 1 lemon for each person if you want to do it that way. Do not use the same lemon for the same people, okay? Unless if you are trying to sour a marriage or something like that, that you want their marriage to be sour, you want them, you know, like want them to fight, you want them to argue, you want them to tear each other up. So I decided that I'm just going to use both lemons. I feel like with both lemons that is going to make the jar more powerful. As you can see, there was some excess juice, that rotten juice that the lemons had left, and I decided to pour that in the jar. Very, very nasty, but we love it. We love it. That is exactly what we want to see. So with the other jar that the lemons were in, I decided that I wanted to keep that jar because of the smell and because how long the lemons have been in there. I was like, you know what? I'm going to use that for another spell jar. So I decided not to bring it to my house. I thought about like, should I clean it? But I'm like, you know, this is some dark, nasty shit. I advise you guys, don't do it. Don't try to keep it. You either throw the jar away, or if you want to keep it for future spell work, you can. You know, I told you guys the method on how you want to get the label off of the jar, because words vibrate. You don't want to use a jar that still has the word pickles on it. So go through my short. I will tag it down below to show you how to properly remove your labels off the jars. Okay, so there's that. So what I'm going to do next is that the rotten jars, I mean the rotten lemons are in the jar now. Okay, they're in a jar. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take a black bag. You can take a black trash bag. You have a, you know, a black towel, a black sheet, anything black. This must not be shown to light. Okay, even though I did it in the light, you know, it's better for me to do it in the light than in the dark, because there be shit crawling on my balcony and I don't fucking go outside at all when it's dark with no light. This is me showing you the inside of the lemons, and you can see they are overly rotten, ripe. You open them. When I say they're juicy, juicy, like you see the juice. Oh my God, so fucking gross. I'm sorry, I meant to put a disclaimer on here by telling you guys that if you guys are sensitive about this shit, well, it's too late to turn away right now, but I probably will put the disclaimer in the beginning of this video because I don't want no negative shit. So that is me closing the jar. It's already done. I'm just gonna have it you know, soak up some more until I get the photo of that person and the contents that I want to use, including, oh gosh, the vinegar. That's the best part of it all, to fuck them up. So I put it out of the frame. That is the other jar that the lemons were in before. I am going to put that back in the box where I have some more dark stuff that I wanted to keep in the dark until I'm ready to use. You guys should see after a while that I am getting ready to grab the bag. There it is. And what I'm doing is that when it's dark work, you want to keep it in the dark. So I'm trying to shield off any light to make sure that no light is shown in that jar. We want it to be dark. We want it to stay in the dark. And when you're done constructing the sour jar, is that you please make sure that you put it in a dark place. Wrap it in a dark bag. If you could keep it away from your home, like inside your home, if you have the space, please do so. If you're in cases like me where you don't have the space, just find a spot to where you could place it undisturbed. Okay, you guys, so I spaced out and that is the outcome. I was just basically telling you guys I'm just going to have it sit here until I get the other stuff that I need to do before putting the photo and the contents inside. And yeah, that's just basically it. That's just me still doing some talking. I'm just repeating everything that I had said. So the scope of this video is, if you're planning on keeping anything rotten, such as lemons, keep it on the outside of your home. When you take the products out, depending on how long they've been in, whatever they've been in rotten, make sure you open it and you do your shit outside. Do not bring it in your house. Any excess containers that the rotten fruit, whatever the fuck has been in, you can reuse it for your future spell work, okay? And always, always keep all of this stuff in a dark place. All right, you guys. So the video is about the end. I want to say thank you so much for listening to my ranting, and I hope I was able to explain everything that needs to be explained. Be sure to like the video for more. See you all in the next witchy video. Bye.